So this is our last day travelling. I've been feeling a bit anxious this morning. It's only just sunk in that we're actually getting our flight home tomorrow, but we're heading into Shibuya. We thought it'd be quite nice to be at like a busy area that's like lots of people and like where our mind's off it a little bit. So what are we doing in Shibuya?
I want to maybe get some last minute souvenirs.
Yeah.
And I want to try get some sliders or something for the plane.
Yep.
So I don't have to wear trainers.
Yeah, good idea.
And then we're going to go to Starbucks, looking over the pedestrian scramble.
Yeah, I mentioned it a few vlogs ago. There's a Starbucks that looks over the crossing, so I thought it'd be cool to sit up there and do a time lapse of like everyone walking past. Gonna get bubble tea, gonna get a few souvenirs, so like money and budgeting doesn't really matter as much now.
Yeah.
So might buy a couple of nice bits and bobs or something, I'm not quite sure, but we're gonna get the train in and
try not to talk too much about going
Yeah,
home,
we're gonna
like.
try not to make today about going home. We're gonna try and make today about travelling. Like, we're still backpackers, we're still travelling for one more day, so we're just gonna try have a really nice day. Bye bye. Little kid was just staring at Lottie at the traffic lights for
so intense.
ages, yeah, and his mum said something to him in Japanese, and then he just kept going bye bye on the bike driving in front of us. Bye bye.
We were like waving and he just wasn't smiling, and then his mum like said something and his like brother and sister were laughing, and then he was like bye bye, bye bye.
Blum blum blim blam.
Blum blum.
We were going to come in yesterday. What day is it today?
Monday.
Monday's the least busiest day, so it's like really nice. I'm really glad we came in today.
Monday's quite quiet.
Yeah, we're going to Dum Quota.
Yeah, Don
The big shopping mall with the fish tanks outside the front. Lottie wants to get some sliders. We're souvenir shopping now, but I kind of just want to get bubble tea and sit down. Like, getting the train in every day really takes it out of you.
Do you mind me doing this?
No, go for it. There's lots of Kit Kat flavours. We've got strawberry cheesecake, looks quite nice. Just saw some really cool Gudetama pants, but they were like £6, so I ain't paying that. We're trying to find shoes. There they are. They're right in front of us, loads of shoes. Oh, okay, yeah, try those on 10. I didn't realise you got big feet.
I haven't, they're size 6. Japanese people just have small feet.
They are a bit big, actually. I bought some sliders for £20. They're really expensive. I think they're real Adidas, but
I do as well.
Lottie got some flip-flops for like £3, but
I don't like flip-flops, but I couldn't find like the right side in the cheaper sliders, and I thought I don't want to spend that much money on the more expensive ones, so I thought flip-flops.
I didn't want to buy any because we haven't got too much money, but like I wanted some for the plane, and my trainers just make my feet really hot. Lottie wanted to buy some like decent souvenirs, but they're just like needlessly expensive in there, so we're going to go back to the 100 yen store and see if we can get like a good deal or something.
Bargain,
but
sorry.
Yeah, if we can't, we might go somewhere else. And you want to buy one of those cats to do that, don't you?
Yeah,
they're
maybe.
Lucky Charms, yeah. So Lottie did a bit of shopping on her own. I came, sat down on the street because I got a bit tired. Yeah, it's so hot. Lottie bought me this, a little budgie. Like, thank you. Quite random.
I got myself like a solar powered Lucky Cat.
Very nice.
One of them had like an arm missing, so they're really cheap quality. I was going to buy the one that had its arm missing, but I thought maybe he's not very lucky. So
yeah.
like that. I bought these for the plane, which are like under eye hydration strips.
Nice.
I bought this for the plane because sometimes you can't take like tubes and stuff, so I thought I can put my moisturiser in there.
Yeah.
And like keep myself hydrated. And then at last minute I saw this. It's a Gudetama like makeup bag, and I'm going to take it on the plane. It's so cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's a good material because if you get stuff on it, you can wash it because it's like this material.
I got a couple of gifts for people, but I got some. Check out how long these chopsticks are. They're serving chopsticks. So, like Chinese food's meant to be shared. Like you order dishes and put them in the middle of the table, and obviously you use your chopsticks to get it. So
are they for like leaning over the table?
No, not leaning over the table. You put them in. Do you know like a serving spoon?
Oh, cool.
But, yeah, serving chopsticks.
Cool.
So got that. And I also got Gudetama spoon and fork.
Which we've shown in
Can
the
you see that?
before.
There's Gudetama up there. And look at his face. I got two spoons. I got 2 spoons and a fork.
Okay, so these are all the bowls. Come over here. These are all the bowls. And I like the traditional like black and red. So I wanted to get some for me and Chris. And these remind me of the ones that we have in the family restaurant. And where they like dip in at the bottom. So I'm going to get these.
I think they're for soup, but we can use them for whatever.
Yeah, they're for the miso soup, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could even use them for soup, like if we make homemade
just
soup.
use it for anything.
Or just
It's
ice
nice.
cream, desserts, yeah. It's just like a little hanging on to every last minute.
We were going to get one of these, but we think they might break. I think it would be fine. If you want one, get one. I reckon that would be fine.
To the bowls. I think we'll get more use out of them.
Okay.
Because like we said, if you want a cup of tea or coffee, you want a big mug.
So we came to Starbucks overlooking Shibuya, and
Got a grape drink.
yeah, Lottie got. What did you get?
Right, I got a tea with passion syrup, and I thought it was going to be passion fruit syrup. Does that not?
Tasted like your nan's house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it tasted like a fruit tea.
Yeah, it tasted like how your nan's house smells. Like maybe people have bad smelling nan houses and they're cringing, but it's more like I don't know. It tasted like flowers. Do you know what I mean?
It was okay, but like for Starbucks kind of quality,
Yeah.
not so much.
I got a cocoa and just like had it in my bag on my lap, and I was like sipping it through the straw. Yeah. But we're just literally out this way. The time lapses you've seen or just about seen is just right in front of us. Oh look, Aston Martin.
I was looking at the Mario Kart.
You see loads of people
well
with
nice
the Mario Karts driving around. That's James Bond's car, DB9.
With people watching.
Yeah, there's people watching. It's funny watching other people go over and just like take like photos and like those Russian girls. They like cross. There's these two girls. They cross the road again. Now they're crossing back again.
To get photos.
Yeah, like half the people on the crossing are just going back and forth. It's Monday, so the crossing doesn't look very busy because Monday seems to be the quiet day in Japan. I suppose that makes sense because people on the weekend are out, but Mondays people are just hiding because they're depressed.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite weird. This is the last thing that we're like doing out-wise, but I think it's good to go back and have a lot of time to pack. A lot of people like crowd behind.
Yeah, you'll probably be able to see.
Yeah, it's like they want to film the crossing. It's really annoying. Selfie stick mania.
Circuits from your dead body. We stored them in electro-chemical batteries until we had a chance to rebuild the cities we begin our quest.
You would think I believe it.
Can you hear that? It's like weird music. It's like being in the Hunger Games. It just plays like randomly, like little tunes.
Google
And
it later, but if anyone watches that knows, can they say?
well, yeah. Well, we're just about to Google it now. We're going to find out what it is. We're going to Google it. We're almost in now. Oh, there's a little chow, look. Hello. 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 We went to the shop and we decided
Did you show your sliders?
Oh no, I didn't show the sliders.
Just like
They're the ones I bought.
I hope they are real Adidas. They
most-
do say they are.
They're most probably not. We bought each other something nice from the shops, like something, just something small. So I bought.
Okay, sorry, we'll do that first.
I bought Lottie this.
Okay.
Okay, so what'd you buy me?
I bought you this.
Oh, nice. What is that?
I don't know. It was quite expensive, but it had 30 yen off, I think. So obviously,
yeah.
make sure I eat it today. But I wanted to know what it is. I've kind of.
I don't know. We'll taste test that.
I think it's chocolate.
Here's your present.
Thank you. Oh, you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so
Do you want
much.
to explain what it is?
It's this little mascot that we saw everywhere in Thailand.
The lens is making it look weird.
Yeah, it's called like Rika Kamu or something, and it's in Japan as well on like merchandise and stuff. But we saw it everywhere in Bangkok,
Yeah.
in Thailand.
Cute.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is. I bet it's like.
You gonna eat him?
Yeah, after dinner I'll have them.
Oh yeah, I eat this often. I was about to eat it now, but yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So it's our final meal in Japan. We're gonna watch some PewDiePie, and Lottie's made a. Do you want to talk me through what you've made?
I've made soba noodle stir fry with broccoli, cabbage, onion, bean sprouts, and pepper.
And here it is. But we're going now because we are watching PewDiePie. So we've been packing and getting ready for the flight, but we've got a couple of chocky puds that we're going to eat. So, trying to open mine one-handed. Tell you what, when you vlog, you get really good at doing stuff one-handed. Like, it's a skill I've got now. Okay, I need to put this down and use both my hands. This is Lottie's. Very nice. What do you think?
I think it's so cute. I'm just going to take a couple of photos.
And this is mine.
Do you want a fork?
I look naked, but I've got shorts on. I've got trackies on. It's cold. I feel like it should be warm.
Mochi. It's a Japanese dessert. It looks like this inside, and it's like kind of dewy. I'm actually going to Google what it is.
I don't know what mine is. Mine's like, it's almost like a cream with something else and then a biscuit at the bottom. So it tasted like a cream cake.
Yeah, but it almost had like a savoury taste in it. Do you know what I think? I reckon yours was made from some sort of bean paste, and I reckon mine was made maybe from rice flour, and that's why it's got like the kind of chewy.
Yeah.
Chewy.
Chewy. Nice little end to Japan. I'm going to pack my bag and I'm going to do a time lapse of it because you can see how long it's going to take me. It's going to take me absolutely ages. So I'm packed, kind of. That took ages. My bag is like rigged to explode. I'm just going to go through, I call it a safety check. Me and Lottie are used to doing them. We go through the whole apartment. We almost tip it upside down just to make sure we've got everything because I don't want to leave anything behind. Yeah, so we always check the night before that nothing's left, get everything all together, grouped, and then we go through in the morning again and check. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to end the video here. But there's one thing I did want to say is we googled about the announcements, and do you want to say it or will I?
You say.
It's basically they announce hurricanes, and they announce like earthquakes and dangerous animals, tsunamis, typhoons, dry weather, there's flood warnings, like loads of stuff like that. And they also announce local events, but the most common one is called the sunset?
Yeah.
It's called the sunset announcement, and it basically translates into English of it's time to, what is it?
Children, it's time to go home now.
Yeah, children, it's time to go home now, and it's for the kids at school, and they broadcast it everywhere. So, yeah, thought that was quite cool.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either, but there you go. The more you know. Peace.
Let's have a fight.
Bye bye. Thank you very much. Thank you.